Hey everyone, what's going on? It's Rusev here with another video. I wanted to talk about JRealm release 0.2.7, which I just released today, not too long ago, about an hour ago, you can see. And I want to go over the normal things, change log, do a small playtest, and talk about some of the technical bits. So let's just go ahead and jump in. This is a bigger release. It's got a few more features than some of the past ones, and I'm really happy with the direction things are going. We've added some really important stuff that's going to give us a lot more flavor and, a lot more content, varied content throughout the different portions of the game now, and overall performance stuff like normal. So the big ones are that we've completely refactored our tile map system to support dynamic maps as well as map templates and static maps now. And what that means is that we no longer require really any sort of data definition other than, templates for generating map data. So I've gone and used this to create a couple biomes, which we'll see here in the demo in a sec. And the second item is we've added multi-realm support finally, which all that means is that we can have multiple worlds that are connected via logical portals that allow the player to switch which logical location they're in, right? So this had to be a big rework on the server side to support this. There needs to be added context for just about every request that goes on in order to make that work. But it's pretty cool. I'll do a demo in a sec. And next thing is we've increased the base server and client tick rate by 100%. So it was previously 32 ticks a second. It's now 64. This was only possible with the performance changes that have been going on. We now have enough free bandwidth to send everything 64 times a second, or at least object movement 64 times a second. So that greatly increases the responsiveness for when a player begins to move, as well as the perceived lack of frame lag, I guess, between when a bullet is moving, right? It's very crisp, very fluid motions now, and that just helps you dodge and a whole bunch of other stuff. So that's always good. And as I mentioned, we've got the terrain template system, which is kind of a JSON construct, which I'll show here in a sec. It's kind of the meat and potatoes of the dynamic terrain. And then, of course, we've continued adding in a bunch of objects, tiles, the portal stuff. Of course, those are new assets. So just something to cover all that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into our demo. What I've set up, or what we're going to do, is we're going to just explore the existing biomes. Well, actually, let's just go over the biomes first, right? So we've added a template system for the biomes or different realms, where I've sort of just split it up. There's two right now. There's only beach 0 and cave 0, which is beach is just like sand and some shrubs and trees and stuff, and cave is like rocks, rock floor with rock obstacles and some mushrooms that you might grow in a cave, right? And this is really simple layout here. We've got the width, the height, and in number of tiles, the tile size, right? That's just for rendering. And then we have these tile groups, right? Currently, we only support one tile group, but in the future, we'll support multiple. So what this is just a list of tiles and their rarity. So this tile 29, that's the base tile. If we don't meet the rarities for the random tile that we pick, we're not going to spawn it, but we'll always spawn this. That's what that is referencing. And then we also store enemy groups, right? We wanted enemies to be location specific. So if you're in, the cave, you'll get the cave enemies. And if you're in the beach, you're going to get the beach enemies. So pretty straightforward there. That's about it for the terrains. Just wanted to prefix that before. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off in a beach terrain, and then we are going to go through a portal into a cave terrain, which we can then find the exit portal, which will be somewhere. We'll have to find it, of course, and then go back to the original realm. So let's go ahead and jump into our demo here. Of course, I just built it, so I need to run both my local server and my local clients. Okay, cool. So as you can see, we're in the beach biome, right? Palm tree sort of looking things, some shrubs, some different colored sand, and these pirate enemies, right? Any enemy can spawn after one is dead, so that's why we still get some other enemies and such. So let's go and go through. I have this bound of F2 for right now, so we sit on top of this and press F2. we should expect to go inside there, right, where we'll now be inside the cave, right? And we could go one level deeper, but that's not the point of this demo. Our goal is to find the exit portal, which will be a little white. I might need to adjust the hit size. It's hard to squeeze through gaps that it looks like you should be able to. It's kind of a bad player experience. Okay, it's taking a while to find the portal. Yeah, I can still walk off the map. That's fine. It's not something I've coded in. Here we go. Where is this portal? Holy shit, there's a lot of enemies. I am trapped. Oh my god, I'm actually trapped. Yo, this is kind of nuts. I might die. Might have to might have to restart this demo. Holy shit, there's a lot of enemies. Oh, there it is. Oh, just in time. Let's go. All right, so we're back in the original realm now. Pretty sweet. All right, and I died. Okay, that's fine, right? So pretty cool there. Little demo there, and just we can do stuff. Let's add. Let's spawn some test players in the first realm, just to show that it, how this logically works. Okay, let's not let them die. And let's restart just because they seem to be all bugged in a corner. Okay, now we all spawned on shrubs. This is great. And we spawned on shrubs again. This is not a joke, guys. This is RNG for real. Okay, this is a better example. So when we go in here, right, we're not going to be able to see them, right? If we were to be able to find the portal quick enough to get back, we certainly could, but I don't, given how long it took us to find last time. Oh, there it is. I don't think I can get there, though. Yeah, so there's obviously some bugs with the generation stuff. Maybe this up? No, I'm not close enough. That's a shame. Anyways, so that is it for the changes, or that's at least it for the demo. This stuff is all configurable, right? So the whole idea is to make this very modular, so you can sort of link this together. I'm going to be doing more work on the actual worlds themselves in the coming days, just to make them more, add more enemy variety. Maybe add some new bullet patterns. I haven't done that in a while. That's always a pain in the ass to do. But yeah, I think it's all coming together. I'm really happy with this change because it gives so much more depth than just having everybody be in one world. And of course, this opens up the opportunity for the player-specific vault, right? I can now, upon a hotkey pressed, I could go, dynamically load that vault and send the player to it. And that's going to be something that's going to come in the next release, likely. So stay tuned for that. I appreciate you guys taking the time to listen in. Stay tuned for more content. Like I said, I'll be keeping the project up to date on YouTube. So follow and subscribe or whatever it is, like, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.